When a founder tells me they hate meetings, I don't blame them. They're picturing what most meetings are: long, directionless, and even draining. A bunch of people saying what's already been said, checking boxes that don't matter, and walking out wishing they had that time back. But that frustration reveals something deeper. It's a misunderstanding about what leadership actually is. Now, meetings, at least the right kind of meetings, aren't a break from the work. They are the work, because running a growing business doesn't depend on its own. It's built and refined and strengthened through deliberate leadership. Hi, I'm James, and you're listening to Leadership in 5, and this is episode 2 in our series called Execution That Scales. Today, we're talking about why your mindset about meetings might be the very thing that's holding your company back. See, when a founder says, "We talk all the time, why do we need more meetings?" what they really mean is, "I don't see the value in slowing down to listen." But leadership without listening isn't leadership. It's irresponsible. It's even negligent. The right meeting isn't about updates. It's about achieving understanding. Understanding what's working and what's breaking. Understanding how your people are doing, not just what they're doing. Understanding how the details connect to the direction. See, when you see meetings as interruptions, you skip the very conversations that create alignment, and they catch drift early, and they build trust. And when you skip those, you lose the nuances, the tone, the emotion, the shared meaning that can never be captured in a dashboard or through email. That's what most founders miss. Understanding doesn't happen in systems. It happens through dialogue. And dialogue, well, it takes time. Time that busy leaders think they can't afford until the cost of not having it shows up in confusion and frustration and turnover. Now, here's the truth. If you walk into a meeting and you're already distracted or stressed or feeling resentful about the time that it's going to take, you've already decided that you don't want to understand. And when you don't have understanding, you don't have engaged employees. When you don't have engaged people, well, your culture won't scale. It will eventually crumble. So here's the challenge for you today. Before you're tempted to cancel the next meeting or rush through the one that's already on your calendar, stop and ask yourself, what might I learn if I slowed down long enough to really listen today? What might they say if I actually created the space for it? Because if your people don't feel seen and heard and understand, they're not staying quiet because everything's fine. They're staying quiet because they're already halfway out the door. And that's worth thinking about today.